Welcome to Real Life Reviews, the channel that gives you honest, upfront reviews of sports equipment based around triathlon and other related sports and outdoor activities. And in this video, we're going to take a look at the Hoka One Ora recovery slide. It's a bit of a mouthful, I know, but let's take a look at this recovery sandal. Now, I mentioned the term sandal there. This is called a slide. A lot of people will talk about this as a sandal, but Hoka actually do a sandal version as well with a toe piece and straps that is technically a sandal. So if I use the term sandal again, I do mean the slide. Let's take a little look at the slide itself, and then we'll talk about the comfort and the recovery aspect. So what do we have? We have a lightweight slide, almost said sandal again. It comes in at 180 grams for a, wait for it, size 42 2/3. It's a slightly weird sizing when you go on the website, and I'm kind of guessing that part of this is that what you want is something that's going to allow for a bit of foot swelling. So yeah, 42 2/3, 180 grams. That's pretty light. If you're into your ultra marathon running and the stage races, you would seriously consider packing this into your little 20-litre backpack, and wear this in the evenings after your day's run to help your feet to breathe and, well, recover. But more on that in a moment. In many respects, this is a pared down Hoka running shoe. It has the same Meta Rocker system that their shoes have. The foam you'll recognise is very similar. It's very soft. If I get close, you can see it's quite squidgy. And what you will notice is it looks like from the outside it has a really deep midsole, but typical to Hoka training shoes, when you look in, it's very concave and your foot sits nicely inside. If you wear Hoka running shoes, you're going to find this a really familiar shape to have on your foot. So what impresses me about this shoe? Well, first of all, the combination of the softness of the foam, but also the arch support that it has in it. And if I was to think of recovery, perhaps the one aspect that really hits home for me is that arch support. I can feel it. I've had these shoes for a little while now. I've had them for about 3 months. I've worn them a lot. I've worn them after running, but I also have worn them just to see how they go as a really comfy sandal, so slide, around the house and even in the garden. So the comfort aspect with that arch is really good. What's less good is the sole. The sole itself, in terms of firmness, it's quite firm, it's sticky, it's grippy, but you're not going to be running up mountains on trails in this. But it's the size, if I get a bit closer, it's the gaps in between the tread. And what this shoe does do is it picks up little stones. So if you are wearing it outside and then you walk inside onto a nice expensive wooden floor or something, be careful. It does pick up stones. So the question that you really want answering is, does this shoe help you to recover quicker? I've got to say I'm not sure. I don't think so. In the sense, it is very, very comfortable. It's ultra comfortable. It's good on your feet. It's got a nice supporting arch. It's actually got a heel to toe drop of 6mm, so it's going to be very similar to your trail shoes. You might be running in 6 or 8mm drops. But can I say that this shoe is better than sitting back, putting your feet up, letting your feet breathe, and they will breathe well in here? Is it better? I'm not sure that it is. Does it encourage you to wear them? Well, yes, it does, and they're really comfortable. And if you're wearing these as opposed to something that's not as supportive, then yes, you will recover a little better. It's a really difficult one to sum up. They are really, really comfortable. Do they help me recover more? No, they don't. Would I put them in my backpack on a stage ultra marathon? Yeah, I would. I definitely would. The final real statement about this shoe though is the price. It's around about, it's in the 30s UK pounds, 39 euros, 40 euros. It's that sort of ballpark, and obviously you can find them in different retailers, and more about that in a moment. That's quite expensive for a very lightweight, what could easily be termed a leisure sandal, something you're going to wear around the pool and the garden and the house. Having said that, if it's going to help you to recover, and they are very, very comfortable, and they're going to help your feet to breathe and relax and keep their shape, then I think that's probably £30 to £40 UK well spent. And it's certainly using the technology of the Hoka run shoes. If you've liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and share with your friends. If you're considering buying any of the kit that we review, well, we've got a number of affiliate links on our website, and we've also got a link to Wiggle in the description down below. And everything you spend, a tiny amount comes back to the channel to help keep us going. So please consider using that link, or even going to our website by clicking down there. If you haven't yet subscribed, well, click down there on the round picture. If you want to have a look at some good trail shoes for a bit of distance running, well, we've got our Salomon Speedcross review up there, and we've also got Innovate's Trail Talon 290 up there. Many thanks for watching.